they so numb to where they feel, oh, this is supposed to happen to us,
right?
Because we ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? We might not think that or say that, but our actions show that. You know what I'm saying? Because out there it will be upheaval. But these young brothers need to wake up and realize that there's a blatant, we're at war. And F.R.U.A, we are at war, and there's an onslaught attack on the black youth and the black community as a whole.
With that being said, what do you have to say to the community or to the powers that be right now? What's your last words?
I don't have a last word, but the cops and the community, the cops is just patrolling. They can't stop all the violence that's happening. But the kids still gonna do what they want to do. Cops still gonna do what they want to do.
Okay. What do you think you can do to help change the situation for yourself, for Edgemere, for the community, for the world? I mean, what do you think you can do
for the community?
If you had the
power,
if I had the power,
would you do?
I'll try to at least try. If I had the money and power.
If you had the power to do, what would you do?
What would you do? What would you do?
It'd be a lot. Like put more programs out here in the projects.
More programs.
Like do have more things. Try to unite both sides together.
Both sides being what sides you think it should be united?
The whole projects together. Unite the
programs to unite the whole project.
Yeah. And
anything in mind?
Like basketball programs, like teams, and like
sports.
Not just sports teams, like organizations, charity organizations for the community, like giveaway things. And
it's like, can you envision like the whole Rockaway for all the projects having love for each other and respect for each other?
That's a good question.
And thriving the community across the street. You see, we got restaurants, our own restaurants that we run, our own clothing stores, first class that we run, creating jobs for. Can you envision that?
Yeah, I can, but it's not gonna happen. Because
why not? Why do you think that's not gonna happen?
It can happen, but you gotta really push the community to work with you.
Right.
Because most of the community don't work they work against you.
That goes back to the divide. Okay, so with the divide being the case, you think that if we did have these things set up, these programs that you mentioned, do you think the children, the youth, do you think that they would respond? Like for instance, with that divide being so thick, we have a program going on, and you say like one clique is going. Would another clique go that was rival to that clique or gang?
No, they wouldn't go.
So what do you think would get them all to go?
It gotta be something like that's gonna motivate. If you say like cliques, like it's gonna motivate everybody to go. If certain like gotta be something that's gonna really push them, like don't matter what, like they just want to go. Like I gotta go that. I want to.
All right, now I know that if Nas came, check it out. Yeah, that's real. But look at this here. If Nas came to these projects right now,
they gonna try to rob him.
This real talk.
They gonna try to rob him.
They gonna try to rob Nas. If Nas came here right now, he'd get hit up.
Yeah, he ain't from here. But he ain't from here.
It's a challenge for Nas right there.
The other projects wouldn't come. Even Nas was here.
They wouldn't even come.
They wouldn't come.
All right. Let's say now. Okay, Nas. Who else is hot? Nas, Weezy, Alicia Keys. If those three, Nas, Weezy, and Alicia Keys came here,
you don't think nobody come?
You don't think everybody would come?
Nah, you be surprised. The girls gonna come.
Oh, you girls? You crazy?
The girls gonna come.
Now look, they doing concerts. They going to concerts.
So you think the girls got more kahunas than?
So if the girls come, but if the girls come, the brothers is gonna come, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's switch the scenario. They not coming to sing and rap. They coming to. They just coming to talk to the youth about what they feel they can do and what we all can do to change this situation. Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm creating a scenario here, and I want to know if they came to just talk to you. All right, and then I'm gonna go to my man after that. If they came to just talk, would everybody come?
No.
They would have to rap and sing.
Yes.
And you think if they rap and sing, they would come? All right.
Not everybody.
Can I throw something?
Go ahead.
Okay. Say if Weezy, Jay-Z, Kanye, all right, and Alicia Keys. Say, what if they came, but they came with a program of stop the violence, unity, conference, bringing all the projects together and the whole Rockaway together as one. You think everybody will come together on that?
You're gonna have to put it in.
You don't think so?
You don't think they gonna come? Come on,
you don't
man.
think
You're gonna have to put. That's major.
I'm gonna prove a point.
All right.
I try to put together. Now I'm a chef by trade. Me and my daughter was gonna challenge the whole community to a cook-off. Something that everybody like to eat. I was challenged to say, calling all you Betty Crocker parents, challenging you to a cook-off. You bring one dish, one family-sized dish, meet me, for bragging rights for 1 year. We was gonna go to different neighborhoods. We couldn't even get, like I said, with the support.
The money to back him up.
Yeah, from this community alone.
From the people of the community.
Right. Okay. Now we had 20 people who signed up, but the parents is just as well as the kids. They so unorganized, right? They didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I thought it was something cute that would bring the community.
What about support from management? What about support from the
we were shot down. We were shot down.
All right.
So you saying there's an attack from the outside and from within?
Right.
All right. But what caused the breakdown between the parents? You said the parents you got 20 signed up. What happened?
We went to the center. We was denied the center.
Wow.
Where we live
on community.
We was like, yeah. They told us we would have.
That's why I said attack.
We would have to pay for the center. We was like, this was something to bring the community together.
How much they were asking for?
They wanted $350 and plus insurance.
How much was insurance?
$1,000.
That's a joke.
Right, for us to use the center.
And you live in the community.
And we said, we're not even cooking it. We're cooking at home, and you're bringing the food in. And we're going to feed the whole community.
So they wanted $1,350.
$300 for the center and $1,000 for insurance.
So they really letting you know that you're really not a tenant here and you about to be up out of here.
So we was trying to think of ways to bring the community together. Then we could bring the whole rock. But we figured it's okay. We would send out flyers. Right, send out flyers. Okay, well, we claiming to be the best cooks in Rockaway. So we challenged the whole Rockaway. Bring your food, what it may be. We challenging you. Like, okay,
that's a nice idea.
We won. We got bragging rights for 6 months. If you think you better than us, we don't care if you're from Redfern, Hamels, the 40s, what it may be. Bring your food to Bayswater, and we're gonna challenge, and the public's gonna be the judge. This way, anybody named Mama would come out. We got shot. It would never work, but it may be.
So it was doubt from within,
within and without,
and it just. Yeah. So you got the 20 to sign up, though.
We got the 20 to sign up.
What happened at that point? Right. They signed up.
They wouldn't give us no place to hold it.
To hold the meeting.
To hold the
event.
Right. We had these are things I came up with.
Right. So you had.
After that, we was gonna do a father and son fashion show. Right. Where we saying, yeah, okay, break out your gaiters. Right, okay, you think you could dress? Okay, we no baggy pants, no Timbs, what it may be.
Wow.
This is something real. You and your son, if you ain't got a son, grab your nephew. Grab any kid. Right, and you and him, you buy an outfit for him, and you come on down. We're gonna hold at the school. We went to the schools. I tried every school in this area. Told me no.
Wow.
We was like, yeah, this is a way to bring the men's out. Because we claim it. I'm claiming that I could dress. So I'm claiming, yeah, me and my son will take on anybody. So I thought of ways to bring the community together.